Good morning from the NBC29 Digital Desk. I am Jared Klein. On this sunny Tuesday morning, let's take a look at the top stories we're following on NBC29.com this morning, the top stories you guys are clicking on. We begin with the juvenile shot in downtown Charlottesville just moments before a power outage. Yeah, this happened last night just before 10 o'clock p.m. Police tell us a boy was injured in that shooting. That boy is in stable condition, and just moments after the shooting, power was cut to more than 2,400 homes in the downtown area. Now, we do not know yet whether these two incidents are connected, but we will continue to follow this story throughout the day and let you know whatever we find out. The number 2 top story you guys are clicking on, the teen that pleaded guilty to killing Lucia Brimmer. And number 3, a JMU professor giving tips to conserve energy and save money this winter, which it's been warm outside so far, but you know it is going to get cold again, so this will definitely come in handy. All right. Here's a look at the top stories we're following. Ousted Charlottesville Police Chief Rachel Brackney's attorney says even though her case against the city has now been dismissed, her battle has just begun. He says they knew the process would be a hard one, and Brackney and her counsel say they had no delusions regarding, quote, and these are their words here, Charlottesville's atmosphere of entitlement or its institutions of cultural supremacy, end quote. Now, Brackney filed the $10 million lawsuit back in June of 2022. She alleged that the city fired her without just cause. All right, Governor Glenn Youngkin once again pushing for his $1 billion tax cut plan. And he says Virginia will be at an economic disadvantage if lawmakers don't pass it. Yesterday, he pushed for his plan at a rally in Richmond. Youngkin argued if taxes are not further cut, other states will move ahead of the Commonwealth in terms of business. Now, he urged Republicans and Democrats to come together on this one. Youngkin also urged his supporters to reach out to their state senators and delegates. Take a listen.
Tell them we want tax cuts. We want the tax burden in Virginia to go down again. Thank you for last year, but we want more. We need to make Virginia more competitive. Thank you for what you do, but we want you to do more.
Youngkin claims his plan would save the typical family almost $2,000, but Democrats argue only those at the top income bracket would truly benefit. Now, this is no secret. Egg prices are through the roof. If you've been to the grocery store anytime recently, you know you are paying a lot more. Take a listen to this. At the grocery store right now, you'll find a dozen eggs will set you back almost $6. This time a year ago, though, if you can remember that, you could find a dozen eggs for about $1.40. That is a quadruple price hike. It's due to the avian flu and inflation. And we caught up with bakeries in Charlottesville, including Great Harvest at McIntyre Plaza, about the impact this is having on their business. Take a listen.
We lost over 5 million chickens in the fall, and it's a law of supply and demand.
And the owner of Great Harvest there, Eileen Magnato, stresses the importance of shopping small during this time, showing the small shops your love during this time of high prices. Don't forget about them. All right, well, let's head over to Albemarle County schools now. School leaders from across Virginia met up yesterday in Albemarle County to brainstorm ideas on how to level the playing field for all students. Albemarle County says the standards of learning, or SOL scores for students of color, are below the state average in all areas except overall pass rate. Superintendents from Charlottesville, Albemarle, all over Virginia really got together to share advice on how to close that gap in their districts. Some ideas that were discussed include analytical problem solving and better ways to utilize their time.
We are serious about closing the achievement gap, and we are looking to people who are doing better than we are to figure out how we can do better as well.
And Albemarle County Schools hopes to make this roundtable discussion an annual event. All right, there are two options for the future of Free Bridge Lane. This is on Pantops in Albemarle County, as you know. So the first option is a promenade for walkers and bikers. The second option that people have would also have a larger walkway, but leave a one-way road for cars, which would allow for travel via vehicles. Now, at the Pantops Community Advisory Committee, people spoke in support of the promenade option.
We continue to promote vehicular traffic. We are doing nothing to save the planet. We are doing nothing to improve air quality. This is a golden opportunity for people to walk and maintain strolling in a fresh air environment.
And people interested can write in about their preferred option to the Board of Supervisors. Well, some good news. UVA moved up 3 spots in the AP Top 25 poll. Take a look. This is the latest poll released by the Associated Press. As you can see, UVA is now at number 7 in the country as they get ready for their game at Boston College on Saturday. Purdue and Alabama take the top 2 spots, with Houston slipping to 3 after getting upset by Temple. All right, let's take a look at the top stories we are today's holidays for Tuesday, January 24th. It is Belly Laugh Day, so have a good laugh. Compliment Day, give somebody, a coworker, maybe a compliment. It is Peanut Butter Day, which I definitely love peanut butter, so get out there and eat some peanut butter and jelly for lunch maybe. And then the final holiday, this is an interesting one. It's Talk Like a Grizzled Prospector Day, and this actually dates back to the 1800s. It commemorates the beginning of the gold rush out in California. Very interesting holiday. All right, well, that'll do it for us with our morning rush this morning. Coming up at noon, we'll be tracking the latest on that storm system moving into the area tomorrow, with the potential for some wintry mix that may impact your morning commute. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast by Michael & Son Heating. As you can see tomorrow, 40 degrees, that mixed rain, which is our top weather concern. Josh will join us at noon with the latest on that, and it looks like if we can hold out to the weekend, it looks like a beautiful weekend with temperatures in the mid-50s. Have a great Tuesday, everybody.